Good morning, y'all, and happy Wednesday. You are halfway through the week. Whoop, whoop. Hi, my name is Kenzi Collins, and I am a freelance social media manager. I'm also the owner and founder of Wild West Social, and I'm so excited to be taking y'all on a day in the life today. So if you want to see what I do, see what my day-to-day looks like, stay tuned. So typically my day starts at 6:30. I get up and it's kind of like a power hour for me. I used to work on my business super early in the morning before I would go in to teach. So that habit just kind of stuck with me. And I also like this quiet time in the morning before all the chaos starts. So I try to knock out an hour to an hour and a half of work before I get the kids up. So at 6:30, we're about to sit down with our coffee, get started on Power Hour, and then I will talk to y'all in a little bit about how I got started. All right, so we made it through Power Hour. It is 7:53, almost 8 o'clock, and 8 o'clock is when I get my kiddos up. 3 days a week they go to childcare, so it's Wednesday and it's a childcare day, so I get them up, get them dressed, and get them out the door. So let's go ahead and wake them up. Good morning. All right, it is 8:21. The kids are dressed. Weston is in his car seat. Mama has her pre-workout. It's time to go get these kids dropped off. And then after that, we're going to be running to the gym. We take Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, the days that the kids have childcare, to spend a little time on ourselves and get a little uninterrupted workout time, because that's a luxury that I didn't know existed before I had kids. So let's get them in the car, let's get them dropped off, and then let's get to CrossFit. Okay, so I have a couple minutes before I need to head into the gym. So I figured I would take this time to kind of chat with you about how I found Michaela and how I got started. So before I was a freelancer, I was actually a teacher in elementary school. And I've been teaching for 7 years. I used to think it was the best job in the world. I loved my job. I thought I would be a teacher forever. I loved, getting the kids excited about learning, teaching them new things, all the cute, just little elementary school days, wearing your pajamas to school at Christmas time. There's nothing better than being a teacher in elementary school. Until I had my daughter. And then everything just changed. People say it, but you don't believe it until you actually have your own kid. But when you have a kid, priorities change. And she became my whole world, the biggest thing in my world. So after I had her, obviously things got a little bit more difficult. And my job just started causing me a lot of stress. I didn't enjoy it like I used to. I couldn't get there early and prep for the long days. If you're a teacher, you know what I'm talking about. I couldn't stay after. And not being able to get those things done gave me so much anxiety. So, the best job in the world turned to one of the most stressful jobs in the world. So like most teachers do, when they get stressed out and they want to quit their job, we go to Google and search, what can I do with an education degree? So after searching down the rabbit hole for a while, I was just scrolling through Facebook, and I found a group for other teachers who were trying to get out of education, and someone in that group suggested Michaela, and went straight to Michaela's Instagram and just soaked it all in. After that, I went to her website and kind of looked at testimonials on there. And then I think I had some questions, so I actually ended up messaging her. And y'all, she's so nice. She took the time to answer all my questions in the DMs, helped me with trying to get my partner on board, suggested things that I could do. She's amazing, y'all. So after about 2 to 3 days of back and forth with myself, I finally decided that I'm just going to give it a shot. If worse comes to worse, then it would just be some side money that I would make. And I mean, teachers always need side money. So it could be just a side job, if anything. If it can't replace my full-time income, then it could just be a side job. So I gave it a shot. every day I poured myself into the course. I woke up early at like 5 a.m., worked at 5 a.m. I didn't work after school. I spent that time with my kids, but after my kids went to bed, I was back to it. I was determined to like get through that course, get a client, get going. And y'all, it's literally, if you're on the fence, just do it. It's the best thing I've ever done. The course is so good. It just sets you up to be successful. So within the first 2 months, I made all my money back, and was able to get some retainer clients. And I just busted out that side hustle all the way until the end of the school year. And probably around April of the school year, I knew that I was going to quit my job. I was not coming back. I was going to finish out the school year, and this would be my last year as a teacher. And I did it. And this is my first school year as a freelancer, and it's been amazing. Like, if you're on the fence about it and you're looking for a way out, just do it. It's so worth it. My mental health is so much better. People come up to me and say, I can tell you're so much happier. And I really am. I'm so glad that I found what I was supposed to do and that I can make income. And okay, we're cutting it close. It is 9:03. Class starts at 9, but we're the first class, so whatever. They're pretty lax about it. But I gotta head into the gym, so I'll see you in about an hour. All right, so we're all done with the gym, and while I had a couple minutes and I was cooling down, I figured I would go ahead and tell y'all a little bit more about my business and the services that I offer. So, as I said before, I'm the owner of Wild West Social, and I help busy mompreneurs stay consistent and grow organically on social media. All right, we're back from the gym. We're showered. We're ready to bust out a bunch of client work. We have our to-do list ready to go. But before we started working on client work, I just want to take a minute to show you my office space and where I get the work done. So as I said before, one of my favorite things about being a freelancer is just the flexibility in schedule and being able to set my days up how I want them. That is like number one for me. So, as I mentioned before, I have 3 work days with no kiddos. And so my main work days are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I try to bust out as much work as possible. And then Tuesday and Friday are kind of just like catch-all days. I'll kind of pick up on stuff that I didn't finish the day before, or normally by Friday, I try to have everything complete. So the way that I do this is I like to kind of task block my days, and it's easier, I feel like, as a social media manager, because you can take those tasks and then split them up by days. So on Monday, I like to do all of my caption writing and hashtag research. So I'll do all that on Mondays, and Wednesdays, like today, is more graphic design and video editing and more of the creative stuff like that. And on Thursdays, I like to schedule out content and then kind of use it as like a catch-all day. If there's something that I just didn't have time to get to during the week, I will save it for Thursday, because normally I have a bit more time on Thursdays. And then Fridays, even though I have kiddos, I like to dedicate nap time to my learning, and then making sure that I'm up to date on all things Instagram, all things social media. So on Fridays, I take nap time to listen to either a course that I have, or kind of read blogs, just some type of learning or education to make sure that I'm up to date, so I can make sure that I'm performing the best for my clients. Yeah, that's how I like to do it. So today's Wednesday. We are going to be working on some graphics. We're going to be editing some videos. So stay tuned. I also want to mention, if you have any questions for me, or if there's something I haven't answered yet, feel free to drop it and I will answer them as I work. All right, it's 3:30. I am wrapping up my work day. I'm grabbing a snack before I head to the car and go pick up my kiddos. And then me and my kids have the rest of the day to hang out together. So that's my day. Thanks for tagging along with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more or work with me or get in contact with me, ask me questions, whatever you need to do, you can find me at Wild West Social on Instagram, and see you later.